Welcome to the Tech Egg. Don't get scrambled. Enjoy the video.
You start by verifying hardware compatibility and unlocking the phone's developer settings. Once done, sideload the correct YouTube APK that contains auto support. You need to allow unknown sources temporarily so the package installs. Next, open Android Auto developer options and enable media app visibility and desktop or custom UI modes so third-party apps can register. Doing these steps first prepares both systems to hand off media controls and video output. Make sure you now connect your phone to the head unit and complete pairing. Prefer USB for faster setup. Once paired, open Android Auto settings and explicitly allow the sideloaded YouTube to appear as a media app and grant it notification access. This lets control widgets show on the dash. Make sure you exempt the app from battery optimizations so playback and streaming services stay active. These configuration steps let Android Auto route audio and video commands correctly while keeping the app responsive. You finish by testing. Start a brief clip and confirm audio, play/pause, and that the head unit enforces safe viewing rules. If you encounter a blank or black screen, toggle the Android Auto developer flags you changed, reinstall the APK, and reconnect via USB. A head unit reboot often clears stale caches. If problems persist, check Logcat or Android Auto debug logs for permission denials or package conflicts so you can target the fix. This diagnostic step saves time versus random changes.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if I helped unscramble your problems.